Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. Welcome to our course, Unlocking Learners' Diversity Power. In this session, titled Understanding Types of Learner Diversity, we will delve into the rich tapestry that defines our students. Our module today aims to equip you with a comprehensive understanding of diversity, religion, socio-economic class, culture, linguistics, educational needs, and abilities or disabilities, and its implications in the classroom context. The module outcomes is to identify and explore the types of learner diversity in terms of religion, social economic class, culture and linguistics, educational needs and abilities and disabilities. We have two distinguished speakers today. Mr. Brent will start by discussing the various dimensions of learner diversity, focusing on religion, socio-economic class, and culture and linguistics. Mr. Riley will then explain the aspects of educational needs and abilities or disabilities. Without further ado, let us welcome Mr. Brent. Over to you, Mr. Brent.
Thank you, Doctor. Let us begin by understanding some key aspects of learner diversity, starting with religion. In Malaysia, our classrooms reflect a multi-religious society comprising Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, and other faiths. According to Asaraf et al., 2022, instructors must respect diverse religious practices, including accommodating prayer times, dietary restrictions, and religious holidays. Additionally, it is crucial for teachers to be aware of religious observances such as fasting during Ramadan for Muslim learners or dietary restrictions for Hindu learners, ensuring that learners feel supported and included. Instructors can also foster understanding and respect for different religions by incorporating activities that celebrate religious holidays or encourage dialogue between learners of different faiths. This creates an inclusive learning environment where all learners feel valued and respected. Next, socioeconomic diversity significantly influences access to resources and learning opportunities. Learners from B40 families often face challenges such as limited internet connectivity, while those from M40 or T20 groups may have different learning expectations. Addressing this gap requires equitable access to learning tools and opportunities. Additionally, instructors must consider the varying levels of parental support available to learners. For example, learners from higher socioeconomic backgrounds may have parents who can afford private tutoring, while learners from lower socioeconomic backgrounds may not have the same resources. To bridge this gap, schools can provide targeted support such as access to free online resources, subsidized school supplies, or after-school programs to ensure all learners have the tools they need to succeed. Furthermore, fostering an understanding of socioeconomic disparities within the classroom can help reduce stigma and promote a more inclusive and empathetic learning environment. Culture and linguistics are integral to learner identity. In Malaysia, multilingualism, with languages such as Bahasa Melayu, Mandarin, Tamil, and indigenous dialects, creates both opportunities and challenges in the classroom. According to Rahim and Abdullah, 2021, instructors can leverage this diversity by incorporating translanguaging strategies to promote inclusive learning environments. Additionally, instructors can recognize the unique cultural backgrounds of learners, acknowledging that language is deeply tied to identity. For instance, learners who speak different languages may have different communication styles or ways of expressing ideas, and instructors can adapt their teaching methods to ensure that all learners feel understood and valued. Moreover, fostering a culturally responsive classroom that celebrates linguistic diversity can encourage students to appreciate their own languages while also developing proficiency in a common language, thus enhancing both their language skills and cultural understanding. Zoltan Dorniai's 2014 work on individual differences highlights the importance of motivational factors, which are often influenced by cultural and linguistic identities. For instance, students who feel their cultural backgrounds are valued are more likely to be engaged and motivated. Understanding these dimensions is the first step toward creating inclusive classrooms. Now, let us move on to the next part with Mr. Riley.
Thank you, Mr. Brent.
Building on what we have learned on religious, socio-economic, cultural, and linguistics diversity, let us now explore the aspects of educational needs and abilities or disabilities. Educational needs encompass learners with special educational requirements, such as those with learning difficulties, gifted students, or those needing language support. According to Tan et al. 2020, tailoring instruction to these needs ensures no learner is left behind. For example, learners with learning difficulties may require differentiated instruction or extra time for tasks, while gifted learners may benefit from enrichment activities that challenge their abilities. Similarly, language support for learners with limited proficiency in the instructional language can include providing additional resources, peer support, or modifying classroom materials. Abilities and disabilities represent another crucial dimension. Learners with physical or cognitive disabilities require specific accommodations, such as assistive technologies or modified learning materials. For example, using Braille materials for visually impaired learners or designing wheelchair-accessible classrooms is essential. Additionally, learners with hearing impairments may benefit from the use of sign language interpreters or captioning services during lessons. For learners with cognitive disabilities, providing simplified instructions, visual aids, or individualized learning plans can help them grasp concepts more effectively. These accommodations ensure that learners with disabilities have equitable access to the curriculum and can fully participate in the learning process. Dorney's 2014 Insights on Individual Differences further emphasize the role of learner autonomy and self-efficacy, which can be nurtured by providing personalized support. Empowering learners with diverse abilities builds confidence and fosters lifelong learning. Now, how can we cater for learner diversity in the classroom? Well, to effectively address learner diversity, educators can implement strategies that cater to varying needs and promote an inclusive learning environment. Firstly, differentiated instruction and flexible learning pathways. Tailoring lessons to suit diverse learning styles helps learners engage in ways that match their preferences. For instance, auditory learners may benefit from podcasts, while visual learners might prefer videos or infographics. Offering varied assessment formats, such as written reports, oral presentations, or projects, ensures flexibility. Flexible pathways, like project-based learning or self-paced modules, allow learners to explore topics at their own pace, encouraging ownership of their learning. Secondly, universal design for learning, UDL, and scaffolding. UDL uses multimedia like videos and interactive simulations to support different learning styles. Scaffolding provides structured support, such as using graphic organizers or offering step-by-step instructions, helping learners to build confidence and understanding gradually. And finally, cultural responsiveness and inclusive communication. Instructors can foster an inclusive classroom by incorporating diverse cultural perspectives, celebrating various holidays, and using culturally relevant examples. Using respectful language, such as gender-neutral terms and avoiding stereotypes, helps learners feel valued. Encouraging students to share their cultural experiences promotes mutual respect and understanding, creating an environment where all learners feel seen and respected. In conclusion, addressing these diversities is not just about inclusion, but about leveraging each learner's potential. By creating a learning environment that embraces and supports diversity in all its forms, educators can ensure that every learner has the opportunity to succeed and thrive. Back to you, Dr.
Thank you, Mr. Brent and Mr. Riley, for your insightful presentations. Today's session has emphasized the importance of understanding the various types of learner diversity and integrating inclusive practices within our classrooms. As Dorney, 2014 highlights, when learners feel valued and respected for their unique differences, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged. Let us take this knowledge forward to foster learning environments that celebrate diversity and empower every learner to achieve success. I encourage you to refer to the list of references for further reading and insights. See you in the next session.